How's it going, everybody? Mango here, and today I want to talk about Corsair's Virtuoso SE gaming wireless headset. These are Corsair's top-of-the-line wireless headphones, and today I want to talk about if they're even worth it. But before I do so, if y'all could hit the like button and subscribe button, I want to get this channel to 1,000 subs, and I need y'all's help to do so. Okay, so let's dive right into these headphones. These cost $210 on Amazon, and frankly speaking, are you getting $210 worth of headphone? Let's answer that question. Firstly, let's talk build quality. These have a nice aluminum ear cup build, as well as aluminum hinges and an aluminum slider for the ear cups themselves. Overall, really nice and solid feeling in the hand. It's nice and cold whenever you first touch them. And frankly speaking, it's very nice and luxurious for that matter. So on that aesthetic front, it's doing pretty good. It also has a detachable mic that you can remove at any time, and also you can replace it with another one if yours breaks. These are charged via USB-C. They have an aux cable port as well. They have a nice smooth volume slider on the ear cups themselves and an on-off button. So overall on that front, it's pretty solid as well. Now, this has a nice faux plushy leather material headband. It's really nice on the head. Not a lot of clamping force, so you can wear these for several hours without feeling fatigued. And the ear cups are also that faux leather material. There is a caveat now when it comes to the ear cups themselves, and let's answer that. Firstly, the speakers on these are not curved in any shape, way, or form. So these are going to rest on your ears direct. What this does is over time, if you use these for well over an hour, you're going to feel some fatigue on the ear as it's going to be touching that speaker. The best solution for this is to get third-party thicker ear cups. That will really enhance the experience of these headphones. Not only do they give you more space for your ears to breathe whenever you're using them, they also actually make these sound even better, which is awesome. And so speaking of that, let's now talk about the audio quality of these headphones. They're pretty okay, I would say. As someone who has a few Sennheiser headphones as well as some hi-fi mens, it doesn't sound anything amazing like those mid-fi options. Rather, if you were to compare this to lower end sub $100 gaming headsets, these sound phenomenal. They really do have a nice virtual surround sound going on, and overall they feel and sound pretty good. I would say if you do EQ it kind of helps, but in my experience, I actually just like keeping it flat overall rather than trying to artificially enhance the sound, as when you do that, it does sound a little more distorted. But nevertheless, for being wireless headphones, they sound pretty phenomenal. And on that wireless front, they have a really good distance when it comes to how well it connects. I can walk a good solid 15-20ish feet away from my PC and some walls past me, and I can still hear what's going on in these headphones. So if you're someone who's trying to get these for the convenience of wireless connectivity, you're definitely looking at the right option. Speaking of which, there is also the mic on this headphone, and I do want to talk about that. The mic on this headphone is pretty solid. A cool thing about it is that when you charge the headphones, it'll do the whole RGB action, which is kind of cool. I also forgot to mention it also has RGB on both of the ear cups in a pixelated design. It looks whatever. I don't care, so I turn it off to preserve the battery life. But again, back to the mic itself, it sounds really good for being a wireless mic. Here's a quick sound test for y'all to hear what it sounds like. So this is what Corsair's Virtuoso SE's wireless microphone sounds like. It's surprisingly good if you ask me, and I am genuinely impressed for it, especially since it is a wireless microphone. Now, you could make it sound a little bit better with a little less compression if you were to connect the headphones to your PC via aux cable, but again, for being wireless, it's really good. Now, it is also worth mentioning that I am recording it through OBS without any filters added onto the microphone. What this means is that if you were to add some audio filters to the microphone, you could potentially make it sound even better, which is awesome to know. Now, with that being said, let's quickly dive into the iCUE settings and get those out of the way. As you can see, when you open it up, you're going to see your headphones. On the right, let's just discuss these quickly. You're going to be able to modify the microphone's volume itself, which essentially is the gain. This is what it sounds at maximum gain. I feel like it's a little too much and you're going to be clipping the mic and it's not going to sound good. So I like to keep it at the second tick so that it has a little bit more space to, you know, jump and whatever have you. Next to that, there's side tone. Side tone is the weirdest thing ever, and it's really trippy. You're going to be able to hear yourself if you turn it on, and I think this is really good for people who, you know, may be situationally unaware when they have closed headphones. And I think it's really good that it's there, and it's even better that I can disable it, as for me it's super jarring. Now, these are two settings meant for the surround sound settings on the headphones. You have auto audio repositioning. I don't entirely know what that does, but I'm assuming it just helps the surround sound effect that the headphones have. You can change it to stereo, but I felt that the stereo settings on this headphone are just mediocre at best, so I just usually keep it as surround sound and call it a day. Now, there's also a settings tab. In here, you're going to be able to see the battery of the headphones itself. You can also enable voice prompts. This is what she sounds like.
Voice prompt activated.
It's super loud and just whatever, so I turned that off. You can also increase or decrease the brightness of the ear cups themselves. I keep it at 0 because I want to optimize for battery life. Next, you also have a sleep mode for the headphones. You can turn it off after 5 minutes, etc. There's also a battery gauge for the taskbar. And lastly, my favorite feature in this little settings is being able to disable the LED when the microphone's active. If I turn it on, you're going to be able to see a green light around this microphone, and in game it becomes a little more apparent, and I find it annoying, so I turn it off. Now, when you do click the mute button on the headphones, it still shows the red ring light, which I find really nice, and it's a really convenient button. You're not going to be able to hear me when I click it, but as you could see, the red ring shows that it is muted, in fact. Anyway, so that's iCUE, and that's what this sounds like. I'm honestly very impressed for a wireless headset, and it's definitely a really good part of these headphones. So back to the video. Now, overall, this is a $210 headphone from Amazon. Is it really worth that price point? I don't think so. And the reason for that is the audio quality, frankly speaking, does not feel $200. I do think that it feels like a $200 premium headphone. But here's the thing, and if you've been watching this long, here's your little treat. You can get these renewed on Amazon for around 120 to 140 bucks. That is the best price for these headphones. At that price point, this is a steal of a deal. And the best thing is, and probably one of the subliminal reasons why I even bought these, is that big streamers like T-Pain and even Mizkiv wear these headphones all the time on their streams. So you get that nice little bit of aesthetic as well. So overall, I do think that for 120 to 140 bucks used / renew on Amazon, these are a steal of a deal. For 210 bucks at that price point, you can pay a little bit more and get the newest version of these, which are the Corsair Virtuoso XTs, which have a few more things like Bluetooth, for instance. If you're interested in a wireless pair of headphones for the convenience of wireless and, you know, don't care too much about the audio quality and just want something that's just frees you from cables, well, this is a solid pair for you. Anyways, this is Mango Talks Tech. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and the subscribe button. Help me reach that goal of 1,000 subs. I need y'all's help to do so. And I'll see you guys next time.